Hey guys, today we're going to talk about easily the biggest staple of the garage rock movement from the 60s. Kick Out the Jams from the MC5. Now, this song is going to be the hardest one that we're going to talk about just in terms of getting all the parts right. Hey, we'll start with the beginning, the intro. The vocalist screams, "Kick out the jams, motherfucker!" And then at the end of that, you have the intro. It's actually a 5 measure intro. The first measure is a measure in 2 where you are playing just a pickup. And the last note of that measure is held through the next 4 measures. So you got it goes between your open A string and the 2nd fret B on your A string. So 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3. You hold that through the beginning of the verse. The verse groove is actually pretty simple. It only really goes between 3 notes. Your open E, your G, and your A. That's for the majority of it. There's a little fill in the second half of the verse when the vocalist is actually singing. And I mean, there's 4 measures leading into the verse where it's sorry, my dog, new puppy, being an inquisitive little puppy, don't want him to chew on this. There we go. Protect the little guy. Alright. The verse, there's 4 measures of the verse groove being played before there's actual singing. And this groove is repeated once the singing starts. It's 4 measures, and it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay, I'll move it closer up here so you can watch. Again, it's open 3 and 5 on the E string, so E, G, A. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Obviously in time with the song. The second half of the verse where there's a little fill that he does, the way I do it is it helps just to keep things continuously flowing and helps to maintain kind of a tonal center almost that easily transitions. You got the first. It's not played as syncopatedly. It's more or less straight eights. So instead of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you got 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and what I did there was kept the same first half of the groove, 1 and 2 and on 3 and 4 and I did 16th notes on 3 and descending G, F sharp on the D string for beats 4 and. And on beats 3, it's 16th notes on the 7th fret A string on the D string. So 1 and 2 and 3 E and a 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 E and a 4 and that's the second half of the verse going into the chorus. Now the chorus has more syncopated madness going on there. Little guy's being... come here, little puppy. Say hello to Yogi, everybody. Okay, so the chorus starts at the tail end of that fill for the second half of the verse. 3 and a 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's basically reiterating what the intro was. So it's 1 and 2 and on the A and B. You hold that for beats 3 and 4 and all of the next measure. And then for measure 3, you go up to D, hold that, and now on the end of 4 of that measure, 7th fret E, hold that until beat the end of 4 in the next measure, hit D again, and then 1 measure silent to get back into the verse, and so on. So the chorus, again, is... Let me just go to the chart so that I can give you the accurate answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, is 6 measures. The sixth measure is silent. So again, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 silent 2, 3, 4, back into the verse. And then second verse through second chorus is the exact same thing. The guitar solo, it's really just the verse groove, but you can have a bit of fun with it. Count it out, play along to the recording so that you can get the timing and all that right, and you can expand a little bit on everything. And then verse 3, chorus 3, exact same thing, and then the end, just hit that low E or alternate between E and the 7th fret on your A string until the song ends. So, again, it's a little more complicated than the previous songs that we've looked at, but it's still a very important song to know for this era of music. Tomorrow, we'll start talking about more modern era garage rock songs that you guys can relate to and see how some things still remain the same.